What's the word, UGTV family? Y'all already know it's your boy, Thot Boy Zello, aka SMG Zello, the Talk a Lot artist, and I'm here with my co-host, very beautiful co-host.
Puerto Rican Creative, you create, I design.
And we have a very beautiful guest today, Tia Marie. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing? What's up?
We doing good, man. What brought you to UGTV today?
Well, I am a multi-talent artist from Chicago. I sing, dance, rap, I write poetry, I'm a model, aspiring actress, and I really just wanted to come and tell y'all about myself a little bit.
That's too much for him right there. Like you can't just throw
You gotta
it
break
all
that down
on
into a little.
Once like that, it's people like that. Like so, you model, you do music, and you do acting. So how do you
don't forget dancing
and dance? Yeah. How do you balance all that?
Well, I want to clarify, I don't have no music out just yet, but I am talented in music, hence the music notes tattoo. I am talented in music, but I don't know, it's like I was born with like multiple different gifts, and I didn't want to just leave one thing away. I didn't want to just say, oh, I want to be a model and don't want to do dancing or rapping or just acting. No, like I want to do every single thing. So
most definitely. So what like started you to like in entertainment? What made you want to like entertainment your thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been like quirky and funny since I was a shorty. So it's like, you know, it's just at first I had a feel like I had stage fright. So when I would do little talent shows in high school and elementary school, I would always just stand in one spot and just sing. Whole time I didn't grew out of that.
The mic, like
yeah, I grew out of that, and I'm grown now. So it's like I really don't have that camera shyness, that stage fright no more. So it's like. Now that I got some more confidence, it's like, okay, I can do this. And I see I can do this, okay? So I just picked up on it to do it.
So for people, like, that's hard for some people to come and break out of their shell because you was able to break out of your shell very easily. But, like, for somebody that like, it's hard and they taking their time with coming out of and breaking out of their shell and, like, showing their talent, like, what advice do you have for them?
Do you. Just do you. Don't worry about what nobody gotta say. Don't worry about what nobody else do. Don't worry about somebody else or what they doing and what they ain't doing. Just do you. Because whether you do bad or good, people gonna talk. Whether you look bad or good, people gonna talk. Just do you. Do what make you happy.
But you rather talk about them. You rather have them talk about you looking good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so,
you know.
So make sure that what you do it with confidence. Because regardless if anybody else want to talk or they talk, the confidence needs to always be there. Because at the end of the day, it's what you do.
Facts.
So sure. I felt what you say because I had that happen to me one time where I cared too much about everything else that was going on around me, or maybe like my family's opinion, or maybe like, you know, because when you do this entertainment stuff like that, you know, like your family's opinion ends up coming into play like a lot of the time, don't it?
Yeah, most definitely. But I don't know, it's like I tune out the noise. I tune out a lot of people when it come to what I do. Like, cause it be a lot of naysayers. You feel me? It don't matter what level you go. New levels, new devils. It don't matter what level you go on. It's always gonna be somebody that has something to say, good or bad.
New levels,
so
new
what?
That's
Devils.
crazy.
I like that.
I definitely gotta steal it.
Like,
I just stole it.
like whether you do bad or good, just make sure you believe in yourself and you got that own confidence. Cause if you don't believe in you, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you. Mm-hmm. So at least take that step. Believe in you first. So.
Most definitely. So,
and how'd you get started?
I've been kind of sprinkling around doing it. Like I started modeling. I started doing photo shoots 5 years ago. Okay. Like in 2019, 2020, I did like my very first test shoot.
Okay.
And that went good. So then I just kind of gradually started doing more and more shoots. And the more I started doing them, the less camera shy I was. I started building confidence. I'm like, okay, cool.
You figured out what poses were yours. And you figured out how your body was supposed to be. And
I figured out my style, everything. Like I like high fashion. I like Lady Gaga. I love her style. She got the big, crazy, ridiculous looks. I love them. That's my girl, hands down. But I recently started runway back in July of last year of 2023.
Same.
And in March, I am currently doing my 15th show.
Amazing.
So I'm very happy. And I'm very grateful.
See, that go the answer right there. See, you let yourself. You didn't just break out of it automatically. You graduated into it by every chance you took. Mm-hmm. So take a chance on yourself, for real, man. And that's another thing. Like, what made you start like saying? What made you like get out of your head and be like, forget what everybody else saying. I'm finna take a chance on myself.
Man, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I don't know. I guess you could say me watching like actresses, Kyla Pratt, Viola Davis, Angela Bassett, you feel me? Me looking at models like Gigi Hadid, Cara Delevingne, Naomi Campbell, Zendaya, for crying out loud. Like, I started looking at a lot of people in the entertainment industry. And I'm sitting here like, dang, if they can do it, I know I can. Like, come on now. Like, I don't know. It's just, I just kind of sat down with myself and I told myself, like, all right, we got to get this camera shy shit together. We got to get all this in order. And I was like, I took off from there.
And how do you find your shoots? And, like, how do you find, like, because, like, 15 fashion shows since July is, like, real good. Like, how do you keep up with the momentum and how do you find, like, your gigs and stuff?
Well, it's this group I'm in, like, for models in Chicago, so it's like a group chat. They always posted casting calls, rehearsals, and all of that. So I just literally signed up and started going to them. And I don't know, over time, I've learned, like, how, for models, for example, how you pack a model bag, how fast can you change your clothes between different sets of the show, you feel me? Like, I learned a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, and then I just picked up on it. And I'm a fast learner on top of that, so it wasn't, like, a super difficult route, but it is if you don't already step in the door with that confidence. Like, first I got my comp card, then I built my portfolio. And when I built my portfolio, I already was developing, like, 15 to 20 looks on my own, you feel me? So then when I started doing the runway shows, I'm like, okay, it's new, but it's something I can get used to type shit.
Right. Okay.
Most definitely. So with that going into the modeling, cause you know I'm an artist, but with modeling, with the modeling packing and the bags and stuff like that, cause I know it's hard for me to travel. Like, do you have like a list of like, do you have a checkoff list for everything that you know?
Yeah.
You gotta bring. That's what it is. Okay.
And I don't know. I be trying to pack super light, cause I hate walking around with like a big old bag.
Absolutely not. Yeah. I can't.
No. So it's like I try to pack super light. Like, you know, they tell you to pack the normal things or whatever. Pack like a first aid kit, some snacks or whatever. You know, your clothes and everything like that, shoes. I be trying to pack super light, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause carrying a big old bag around the city, like.
Oh yeah. Especially if you got multiple gigs. But like, okay, because you gotta think about it, right? If you're in a fashion show, let's say you walk in for multiple designers, right? You gotta have a pair of white heels, a pair of black heels, and a pair of nude heels. Hands down, immediately. That's already
Flat
3
out.
pairs of shoes right there in your bag. Okay. Then
change your clothes in case you need to throw something together.
And
White,
they each have
black.
to match
Yes.
those shoes. And those shoes have to be interchangeable with the outfit that we choose to wear after or before the show.
Yeah.
On top of whatever touch-up makeup you want to bring too.
Yeah. A first aid kit in case like you get like blisters, your feet start bleeding in your heels or something.
You too prepared. I ain't never packed no first aid kit.
Girl, I'll pack some Band-Aids.
What happened to you that you needed to pack the first aid kit?
Because like when you wearing certain shoes, it ain't even like, sadly, it doesn't really matter if you're comfortable. You gotta walk that walk. So if my feet start bleeding or if I get blisters or something, I take some water, a little cotton ball, dab it up, throw a Band-Aid on it, get back out there. You feel me? Like,
okay.
I just ain't finna fold because my feet hurt. Like,
I stay bloody. I don't know. That's a good idea
Determination.
though. That's a good idea. I'm gonna start doing that.
Determination. Like, what drives you? What is that? Where does that drive come from? Not everybody like that. Some people like they get the smallest little cut. They done with the job. Like, where do you get that from?
No, that's facts.
I don't know. Like, I don't have any sisters. I have only brothers. So when it comes to like that hustle mentality, that drive, that determination, that go-getter type of mindset, I got that from them. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. It's like my brothers always tell me, like, you can't run every time you got a problem. You got to stand there and face that. You feel me? Then this is Chicago. Like,
Be for real. Did they beat you up as a kid?
I mean, we got in little fights, but it wasn't like, you ain't finna pack me up.
Oh, because I be hearing, like, I'm an only child, right? I grew up around my uncle, so it's different for me. But, like, I heard that, like, having, like, siblings and having, like, older brothers, they be like, oh, you can't be no, when you older, and you gotta have tough skin and shit like that. So, like, I think that, like, they be beating you up and stuff when you smaller and shit.
Nah, what my brothers used to do, now, I will share this. They used to hit me in my legs when I was little. So, it's like, it toughened my skin up. It toughened me up. So, it's like,
That's the only place they can get away with it without getting in trouble. Oh, God.
You feel me? So, it's like, I don't know, like, play fighting, like, learning that from my brothers, it kind of prepared me for the real world. Because it's like, being from the low end, you can't be soft. You can't be you really can't do that. Like, ain't nobody saying be on that rah tough shit. Nah. You got to move with some sense out here. What I'm saying is, I mean, don't start nothing, but don't let nobody mess with you, especially in the modeling world because it's competitive.
No,
the girls
and they try it. They try it.
The girls will try it, you feel me? And you ain't always got to fight or use violence to get your point across. G, we professionals, you know what I'm saying? Use your voice. Let them know what it is without having to do all that, honestly.
Most definitely. So, support systems, are they important when it comes down to modeling?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Support systems is important with anything you do. You could be a famous plumber, plumbing rich people toilets. Success, like, you gotta have a support group. I mean, you have people that have made it and they have done their shit without a support group, but I don't know, I just feel like it feels better to have one. Like, it do.
It's not as hard. I will say that if you have a support system, not to say that it's not hard regardless, anything that you do when you're going after your dreams, I feel like especially in the entertainment industry or even as an entrepreneur, when you have an idea, nobody really believes in you at first. So having that support system from the beginning is very important. And I feel like those that have the support system in the beginning have like a better mind space or like I feel like they do things at a little bit of a faster rate due to the fact that there's somebody always there telling them like, you can. There's never like that moment where if they doubt themselves, there won't be that person there like to be like, no, you got this. Like, don't even say that about yourself. Don't even think that. Like, we got this. We're going to keep pushing. Like, this is where you got to be and this is where you're going.
Right. I'm going to keep it 100. I am a girl's girl. But I'm not a girl's girl that's going to normalize all the messed up stuff. No, I'm a real girl's girl, meaning I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. If you messing up here, look, boo, we could redo it. We could do something different. But the point is, I'm going to support people because, I mean, think about it like this. It don't cost to support nobody. You supporting somebody, that ain't going to mess with my bank account. That ain't going to get my light shut off. That ain't going to do none of that. It don't cost nothing to be kind. You feel me? Like, you could push somebody.
Some people be making it seem like such a big deal to share something on their story or to like make a little comment or here and there or make it like a little like on a song or something or add it to their playlist. Like,
nah, I keep more girls on my story than me. Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yeah, like it ain't supporting you ain't gonna diminish me. So what's you acting funny for?
Most definitely. So any projects you want them to know about coming up?
Well, I do have 2 fashion shows coming up this month. On the 15th, I have a fashion show at the Promontory in Hyde Park. And on the 30th, I have a fashion show with a designer. Shout out to Diamond Temptress, y'all. She is an amazing designer. I love it. Her clothes are cute, comfortable, super affordable. Y'all be sure to check her out on Instagram. It's Diamond Temptress with a Y, not DIAMOND, but with a Y. But yes, she has a fashion show coming up on the 30th. I will be walking in. So y'all be sure to stay tuned for that.
What's some advice you got for the kids that need motivation, that see you thriving and seeing you be able to be your best you see what I'm saying? And they see that and they know that's possible, but how can they tap into that? What's your advice to that?
One thing I could say is, like we was talking about before, cancel out the noise. Cancel out the noise. Unless it's your mama telling you to finish your homework, then go finish your homework. But cancel out the noise, G, because I ain't gonna hold you. It's literally not gonna matter. When you make that final decision to embark on your goals and chase your dreams, when you really make that decision, you're gonna make it on your own. You ain't gonna make that decision with like 3,000 people, however many followers you got. You're gonna make that decision on your own. So you gotta make that choice. It's you against you. Who gonna win? You feel me?
Most definitely. So where can everybody find you if they want to work with you?
Well, I am on Instagram and TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram at Tia Marie Modeling, and you can follow me on TikTok at T Marie Modeling. So not Tia, but T Marie Modeling.
So y'all heard that first. Yeah, UGTV. Y'all already know. Thot boy Zello.
Oh, I'm Puerto Rican.creative. You already know what it is. You create, I design.
Period. And you got Miss Tia Marie. So
y'all already know what it is, man.
We'll see you next time.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tia Marie, and you are listening to Urban Grind Radio.